I find it precious that you still view things in the conditioned manner of red or blue. This is all theater, as anyone paying attention grasps. The entities who own the U.S. are neither Democrat or Republican, just as they are neither white nor black, gay or straight, theist or atheist. They operate the plantation for their profit, power, and control. That's it. All the issues you've been propagandized into caring about quite deeply are as contrived as the cliffhangers in a dime novel. They exist as distractions to keep you feeling strongly about things that don't matter. Your outrage is a luxury used against you over and over, just as is your patriotism. You exist as chattel for a debt being created by your governors from international financial syndicates that now are owed everything in your country as collateral for the debt. Exactly as it was done in Greece and in Argentina and everywhere this cabal operates. Debt is their weapon, and issues are their foot soldiers designed to wear you down until you're so apathetic you give up. Or, alternatively, so mired in Team Red or Team Blue thinking, you can no longer see reality. This is the entire point of the government and of the media, to divide, to distract, and to conquer. The cabal doesn't care about trans issues, or race issues, or liberal versus conservative issues any more than you care about those issues in Mauritius, or Bolivia, or Chad. It cares as much about your internal politics as anything but a control and looting mechanism, as it cares about sanctions on Cuba, or North Korea, or anywhere else for that matter. The cabal understands the world as a zero-sum exercise, and there are only two teams, them and everyone else. You are a part of the everyone else. You are completely expendable. The cabal doesn't require your acquiescence or approval. It exists apart from and hierarchically above nations or governments or popular will. You are propagandized to view everything from an Anglo-US centric perspective because that keeps you on the reservation and makes you easier to manipulate. You're taught nothing of value in government schools, so you're unable to think critically enough to see the entire farce for what it is. You accept that your currency has to be printed by private banks, that you must lose buying power every year because you lack the literacy to understand why. That's the most audacious theft in world history, all by design. The US population has been converted from a lean, capable, individualistic, self-reliant collective to a nation of fat, entitled, unhealthy children who will believe anything in the way a 5-year-old will, uncritically nodding along with whomever delivers the lie with the most conviction, or in a manner that appeals to their propagandized bias. This has taken place in order to better loot the richest nation on the planet and convert it into a factory farm for its betters. That's what the final stage of the controlled demolition is all about. The US, Europe, Japan, South Korea, Australia, UK, New Zealand, all the nations with huge entitlement commitments to their population must be rendered insolvent so those payments never need to be made. And the cabal that's stolen all that prosperity can keep it, fair and square, while you go back to what kind of dark ages feudalism, believing superstitious nonsense and unable to think as you till barren land with a sharp stick, warmed in winter by a distant memory of a superiority you never earned in your lifetime, any more than today's residents of London earned the superiority of the British Empire of the 19th century. You will be assured you're the boss, even as the whip cracks and you're driven back into the sharecropper field to earn a meager bowl of gruel for your life's work. But go ahead and tell yourself that the outcome of some midterm election or some figurehead is going to change all that. You're about to discover that the magical thinking that's replaced common sense and ingenuity is not a good substitute for accurately understanding reality.